Chapter 7, Friday, 9:30 a.m., Art Class. I got to school late this morning, and it wasn't by accident. All night my stomach had twisted and turned from not only stealing a girl's purse, but also betraying my own cousin. My parents didn't seem to notice, but my sister sure did. She was nice about it, not by asking what was wrong, but by hanging out with me while I was wasted time playing video games. When I woke up, I acted sick. My mom bought it for a little bit, at least enough to skip homeroom. But when she caught me out of bed and playing basketball in my driveway, she took me straight to school. She barely gave me time to get ready. I arrived for second period art class, but with messed up hair. When I walked into class, I expected Zoe to scold me, but it was worse than that. She completely ignored me. I know she saw me walk into the room. Everyone did, and made fun of my hair. But she just sat there at her desk with her watercolors painting unicorns or something. When I looked at her canvas, I saw that she was painting flowers. I was wrong about the unicorns. "Hey," I said. She didn't answer. "Hey, Chase," said Braden. The desks in the room were separated into clumps of four. He was in the clump behind Zoe's. "Hi," I said unenthusiastically. He switched from his clump of desks to the one Zoe was at. "Did you hear about the food drive money?" I had only gotten to school, so I hadn't heard anything about it yet. "No, what about it?" "It's gone," Braden said. "The container is completely empty." "What are you talking about? That thing was filled with cash and sitting in the front office. Somebody stole it?" "Just the money. The container is still there, and nobody knows who did it," Braden said. I felt that same sick feeling roll around in my guts. I had to take a seat and breathe slowly through my nose. I didn't know what it meant, but I had my suspicions. And from the looks of it, Zoe did too. "Anyway," Braden continued, "that's that. So, you're all caught up in case you see a mountain of cash sitting somewhere." I watched in silence as he returned to his seat. "Happy with your new friends?" Zoe asked. She wasn't even trying to hide her sarcasm. I didn't want to make excuses. "I'm sorry about yesterday, really." "Really?" "Really." Zoe tapped the water of her paintbrush and set it on a wet paper towel next to her canvas. "So you quit then?" I didn't answer. "You've quit and you've also returned Emily's purse, right?" Zoe asked. The way she rose her voice grated on me. "Well, no," I whispered. "Of course not," Zoe said. "You know how I know? Because she called me last night and wondered if I'd seen it anywhere. You know what I had to do then?" I took a breath. I remember it being the longest pause in the history of all pauses. "What?" She leaned over and whispered. "I lied to her." That was it. If she was going to give me a guilt trip, I didn't have to take it. "I didn't ask you to lie. You could have told her the truth." "That I helped you steal it," she whispered coarsely. "Yeah, right. And commit social suicide, forever to be branded as a klepto? Whatever, Zoe. You knew what you were doing." I could hear her teeth grinding. "That I was helping my cousin fit in at a school he was new at. That I felt so bad for him because he's such a dork that I couldn't stand to watch him be alone?" I nodded my head, destroyed by what she said. "There it is." "There's what is?" "The truth. You finally revealed how you really feel about it," I said, surprised by the shaking in my own voice. "Well, you don't have to worry about it any more. I guess I'll leave you alone forever then. Happy?" Ah, the classic guilt trip. I was good at those. Now I only had to wait a few seconds for her to apologize, and then, 3, 2, 1, "Good," she said, as she stood from her desk. She stormed up to the art teacher. He handed her a hall pass, and she disappeared out the door. And there I sat, smug, smile on my face, waiting for an apology that wasn't going to be delivered any time soon. I never felt so stupid in my life.